Happy Chainsaw Man Day! We are back yet again for some more Chainsaw Man La Reactions! You already know what it is. Welcome in Deso, welcome in Ghost Tab, and yes, it hasn't been a trailer like that in a minute. We doing shorts again, so it's like, why not have some trailers again, right? So that's what we're doing, but we're here. We're here today for chapter 208 of Chainsaw Man. I don't know what's about to happen here, but I'm just going to say right now, I'm pretty certain none of that did anything to the Fallen Devil. Yoru is wasting her time doing the gun arm thing. I get what we're trying to do. It's supposed to be a strong arm, yada yada. It did nothing, okay? I highly doubt that was going to be the case here. I don't know what's about to... Actually, I don't think the Fallen Devil's trying to fight them like that. Like, Yoru's the one that's gun-ho and trying to get all crazy with it. Fallen Devil got some grand plan. I'm assuming there's like something else going on here. So I don't know if they're gonna be like some kind of conversation going on. Maybe a Asa X Dingy moment might happen again. We don't know. But that's what predictions I got right now. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's what we're gonna read this live reaction, and then we're gonna do this thing. All right. You already know prediction chapter kind of short though. I expected as much. This is, this is just what it is. It gives us short chapters all the goddamn time, but we just gotta enjoy what we can get, right? Right? Exactly. So, if you haven't read the chapter yet, go to the Shonen Jump app. It is free. Read it there. And if you already read the chapter, just give it a second, because once I get done reading this, okay, we're going to talk about it. And so we can get into the discussion and everything, so we can get all that stuff going on here. You already know, god dang it. I don't need to explain all this to you. Also, no TikTok stream, because apparently TikTok is weird when it comes to its freaking access to stream on there. So I'm just gonna not worry about it at this point. So we're gonna ignore that. Alright? Chainsaw Man chapter 208 changed my mind. Okay, so that kind of takes back what I was just saying. I'm assuming with what this title is, Fallen Devil's gonna change her mind and decide to actually attack them after all. Is that what we're talking about here? I don't know. But we see the gun get dropped. And they fall. I mean, look, you got Dingy down. He's not depressed Dingy Man anymore. Changed, not chained. Changed. So, yeah. Ow! They looking. I mean, they see the damage they've done, and it did nothing. Like I said, like I expected that was gonna be the case here. Like, obviously, she's there. She said, "So, you got all these weapons. It don't matter. I get cut all the time. I'm a chef. What are you gonna do with knives? You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on." Satisfied. Damn. The fear of falling awakens in all living things the moment they first gain awareness. War is but a concept created by humans. Never hope to best me. Dang. 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 Fallen Devil was like, "Little girl, I need you to sit down several seats. You'll never be able to touch what I am, because I am the GOAT. I'm primordial. You are just a little thing that's, in a little flower pot that needs to still grow. I'm already grown. I am an ancient tree, sucker." Like, the disrespect is real. Like, bro, what is this? Fallen is showing the swords. Yeah, exactly. Sword at the bottom of the panel remind me of a Cloud Sword from Final Fantasy VII and Rave Master Blue Crimson swords. I mean, there could be callbacks. I mean, there could be some like random situations that he would do that, right? Fujimoto likes to like put some, little bits and pieces of lore, not necessarily lore, but like his fandom in here, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. If it is that, something along those lines. Damn it. I can see you still intend to interfere. I'll have you to sustain minor wounds. Yeah. Okay. So she picked up those weapons, and she's about to Gilgamesh these suckers, right? She's like, "Gilgamesh is here, alright? Bestow my blades. I'm already wounded in the leg." Say what? So you're telling me you can't move? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, sure. I mean... it would probably be better if you were piggybacking her as opposed to holding her princess style. Because doing that, I feel like, I don't know, it makes it a little more difficult like to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have on a piggyback ride, you can kind of maneuver a bit better. You can kind of jump back and forth, not getting hit by things. But at the same time, I guess that puts a big target on Asa Yoru's back, I guess. So I don't know. This is all looking pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. This is not really the best move here. God dang it. So war is a human-made concept. Famine also innate as well. Hunger is not man-made. It's a very good question, actually. It's like we can always feed our belly, though. Welcome in. But no, you always feed your belly. I mean, it's like it's an inevitability that you will grow hungry, right? But I mean, are you ever actually afraid? I mean, because famine is like that's a more like exaggerated state that humans gotta be in, right? When you get into famine, that takes a while for that to be the case here, which is why like it takes conditions to make them strong. I've said this before. When it comes to the 4 horsewomen, they need conditions to make them stronger than what they actually are, right? Makima needs control-based stuff, so she needs to control a lot of stuff in order for her power to gain something, right? That's why I keep trying to say Makima was at a point where she was kind of OP because she's done so many contracts over the lifespan that she had. That's why she was as strong as she was in the first place. If you take all that away and just have her as is, she's not really that powerful if you really think about it. Like, none of the horsewomen are actually... Well, outside of maybe death, because death is an inevitability. That's the only one I would say. Like, famine's interesting, because I do wonder about that, but I feel like that's also something that can be easily fixed. War is a concept, like you just said, and that's not something that just happens. That's man-made thing, obviously. So, it's interesting. It is interesting. Also, Peach, welcome in. You can always get stairs and climb down. I mean, piggyback ride would be fuel dingy. Look, no, he'd be fine. Look, he's not gonna grab her butt, okay? It'll be fine. It'll be fine for the piggyback, okay? He's not that bad, okay? He's not that bad of a guy. We gotta remember that. Falling is only scary if you are at a high place. People don't get scared if they're lying on the floor. I mean, I don't know. That's... Because there is such a thing as vertigo, right? So like, I mean, you can still have the fear of falling or have that falling state. Like, you can even have out of body experiences that make you feel like you're falling, and that's just you sleeping, right? Like there's a lot of situations where falling can happen that doesn't even require you to actually just fall, right? That's why it is a primordial like thing to be afraid of. I feel like, anyways, right? When you fall, you always have the instinct to catch yourself. I mean, that's also the case here too, but not always the case. You can actually catch yourself though, right? I know it's interesting. It is interesting. She could clap back, cause like she's not the strongest primordial we've seen here. It's just but she is powerful. Like, do not underestimate the feeling of falling. Like it doesn't have to be just you physically falling either. Like I just said, the dream state's one of them. There's many other aspects to falling than simply you physically falling down. That's what you gotta remember. No, you always, let me see, Malcolm was just playing with a game genie all hacks on. Pretty much, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why I was wondering just how strong Naruto even was, because like it requires her to actually use her ability to set herself up to be strong, because outside of that, I mean, Makima did have other abilities, but that, again, required her to have contracts with other people, which is why she had the freaking gun shot thingy. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different abilities she had, but that still required setup for her to have that, is the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like built in to catch yourself, but because you're naturally afraid. Well, that's true. Yeah, exactly. You have a point there, right, Desta, right? Because like you're built in to do something like that. That's why I'm saying fear is interesting. Not fear. Death is interesting by itself, because that's why we keep saying she must be the strongest one. Because like death is inevitability, right? You can try to prolong yourself, but death will come to you at some point in time, because that is how life is. For where there is life, there is death. The difference is falling is something nearly everyone has experienced. Something like hunger and war is something a lot of people would never experience. Exactly, Peach. That's another example. Another great example. Like, exactly. Because, like, these are things that are preventable in some ways. Falling is, I mean, you can prevent it, but it's still something that you will always experience at some point in time in your life. You might never experience famine, right? You might never experience war. Like, these are things that are concept that ends up happening due circumstances, you know, that's man-made that makes that happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It can literally always be prevented. So that's why I'm like, she has a point. And this is what constitutes what a primordial being is then. Which, since we're on this topic already, we're not even done with the chapter, but since we're on this topic right now, where does that put the Fire Devil then? Because, like, I don't know if the Fire Devil is a primordial being or not. So the question becomes, is that possible? Like, is this person, this Fire Devil, a part of the primordial spew here? That's the question I have here. But let's keep going, though. Asayoru, a motorcycle. What? It's like a what? You see, he's talking to both of them. That's funny. Make a chainsaw motorcycle. I don't see any. I need a motorcycle to make a motorcycle. I mean, she needs material to make material. Wow. Wow, that's a new experience. How you doing, Anna? Welcome in. Fire gives you warmth and light, but can also burn you. True. So gonna fire. Where did they go? I think they're just watching. They're probably watching in the background, probably eating some freaking potato chips. Like, it's some good TV right now. I know what you were meant about needing a motorcycle to make a bike, but that sounds like people die when they're killed. I mean, she needs material, bro. It's not the same thing. God dang it. Bang, bang. She out here shooting up the goddamn swords out of the sky. They keep coming. Crap. Who the heck is this guy? You can't just come in here. I mean, look, man, we need shelter. There's a demon afoot. All right, this ain't K-pop demon hunters. It's actually a devil, but I'm just trying to make a bit right now. Okay, look, don't do it. Save us. It's like the Devil May Cry anime, right? You know, got the demons allowing that girl to go in there. He's like, you can protect me, but you know, I don't trust you. You know that thing, you know. And there's a whole play on when it comes to society. No, don't worry about me, actually. Don't worry about me. Chainsaw Bike was peak. We need to come back. Yeah, it needs to come back. It needs to. Yo can store her weapons. She already did it in order to stock tank. I mean, I still want to know where it goes exactly. Like, is it really just in that arm, or like what? Like, what is the storage capability, and how much can she store in there? Like, I want to know. Well, close the door, but all the weapons went through anyways. Good God. But it seems like we're okay, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's okay. Never mind. The swords are going through. Oh, what's happening? I use my ultimate weapon too. What ultimate weapon? What are you about to do? What is this? Oh? Hello? No! Dinky, run away! Yoru, she wants to turn you into a weapon! Huh? Well, Dinky should be the one saying, huh? Who the heck? Again, who are you? Why is somebody like, huh? What's going on? Like, do you understand what's actually happening here? Like, Mystery Man number 52. Do you understand what's going on right now? The fact that you even saying huh is kind of weird. Why are you even talking, bro? I can't. Fallen Devil is better at using tank than Yoru. Possibly. I think she has some kind of a pocket dimension. I'm assuming, but it's like I need to see this. I want to see this pocket dimension. See, tank is a reality marble. Yeah, I mean, because like the thing is, if it's a tank, right, you can put things in a tank. So like, but that's not a lot of space though. You know, probably got a pocket dimension or something. That's what everybody's thinking. That's what's going on here. Go ahead. If it'll lighten my sins a little, I'm okay with it. Come on, turn me into a badass weapon. Are you freaking serious, Denji? You can't. Oh boy. They're literally going back and forth right now. Switching bodies and stuff. Nani? Huh? Wait. She said, on second thought, I'd rather not. Yo, wait. Why? Wait, hold on. Yoru, excuse me. Honey, I thought this was not the plan? Was that not the plan? From the I'm actually shocked by that. What's going on here? Yoru's is this actually love? Is she feeling something right now? Can she feel the love in the air tonight? Is that what's happening? Huh? I'm a little shocked by this. Anime Yoru catch feelings, bro. See, I thought that was freaking Ghost Half saying that. Yeah, did you? None of the fuck? You willing to get maintenance of weapon reminds me of Dingy giving himself to become. Yes, I know. I was gonna get into that here in a second, which is like it's I mean, in this circumstance, it's a little different, only because like they're look, he's trying to give his body to save both of them, because I'm assuming he cares about both Yoru and freaking Asa, and he wants to protect them in some way, shape, or form. So that's the idea that I got here, right? So I'm under the impression that's what he's trying to do. Whether or not this is a good idea, whether or not she can even make him a weapon, is still something we don't know. Like, I'm curious if that's even possible, given just the makeup of what kind of being he is. You know what I mean? I wonder about that. And the fact that, again, Yoru didn't do this is actually shocking. He's always one step forward, 2 steps back in character development. It really is, Desto, man. It's killing me. It's freaking killing me, man. Dang. Those weapons got through, by the way. Wait, is that guy good? Did that man actually not get hit? I don't think that man got hit. I don't know who he is. Mr. freaking Mystery Man 52 actually avoided all the weapons somehow. But I will say, Yoru, not so much. She got freaking stabbed in the head. I think she should be fine. The only thing is, with that kind of damage that she's gonna sustain here, because it's not gonna kill her, but it might immobilize her. It's kind of almost similar to what we've seen from Makima. Remember, Makima actually got shot in the head at one point, and that actually immobilized her. She couldn't really move for a good minute. She probably's gonna need some like blood or something to kind of like revitalize her, but I doubt she's dead from this hit. Like no, there's no RIP Yoru. No, she should be fine. Like, I mean, they have a human-like body, but like I feel like, given that she's gained a lot more strength, we've seen her drop down from like a 2-story building and be okay. So I'm assuming she has some healing capabilities here. I think she should be fine. This is a bait and switch. I'm not sitting here taking this. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, Yoru dead. No, she's fine. She's fine. All right. You know, born from Masa getting her head split at the beginning of part 2. That's very true. Actually, that's very true. Good catch. Good catch. Maybe this is a callback to that. All right, maybe, her head, her brain, wait a minute. Didn't she say she like inhabits one half of like Asa's brain in the beginning of part 2? I wonder if this is gonna affect the personality at all. Is where I'm getting at here. It makes me wonder. I don't think she's ever sustained a head wound until now, right, guys? I don't think she has. So because I mean, they were, as you just saw, both Yoru and Asa were switching back and forth, which is quite interesting just based off of that alone. Because I was wondering just what kind of control Asa has over her own body versus what Yoru has, and it seems like it's a 50-50 split. It makes you wonder what is going to happen here, given that she's taken a head wound like this. I'm wondering about this. It's gonna low-key make Yoru and Asa split. So right? That's what I'm saying. Like there's implications to this. There's a reason why she got hit in the head like this, and it's only her that got hit from the weapons. I wonder about that. Everyone said that her and Asa have half and half of the brain. What? Yeah. See. Okay. So you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking, right? Because like I'm wondering this actually maybe damaged Asa half or Yoru's half potentially. We don't know exactly which half they inhibit. The weapon looks straight out of the Greek mythology. Hermes staff. Oh, really? So, what is the implications to that when it comes to the mythology? When it comes to Hermes staff, like, is there some type of ability, or is there something with that? Like, would that do any more? Is there some other aspect to that we could be seeing here? Because I don't know. The two snake staff. Oh, 2 snake staff. Oh, really? Interesting. She said she left half Asa's brain intact because she didn't know human culture. Yeah, I mean, also, I feel like it's not even just that. I feel like she probably didn't want to just take over the entire body because it's probably... Because if you look at freaking Denji and how Pachita and them are, like, I feel like... I feel like it'd be more beneficial to have that personality and that structure from the other person still be there, as opposed to her fully taking over the brain. Granted, I do wonder if she could actually still do that anyways. Remember, she was at a weakened state when she did this. So I do wonder if she was even capable of actually fully taking over the body, is my thing. I do wonder about that. But these are like things that we'll never actually fully know, because like Fujimoto's not going to expand upon that at all. But I'm just saying. For medicine, also Yoru got stabbed right in the middle. It's imagines her duality in half. So I'm wondering. I want to see War's goofy ass owl from chapter 1 again. I mean, for all we know, we might see it. I mean, who knows? Like I said, if this actually splits them up, there is a chance that this can happen. Going by memory, but this was about something getting stabbed in the head and becoming a snake. Oh wait, really? Interesting, Ghost Hat. So hold up. I mean, snakes are always conniving and you know, they're not seen in a good light. So so this is pretty much saying that Asa might not be there anymore, right? And therefore Yoru could actually finally take over the entire body at this point. Is maybe what's going on, because she is the snake. She's the one trying to grab power. So maybe that's what's about to happen here, which I hope that's not the case here. I want to see Asa be okay. God dang it. Like, this will make me very sad if this is what it takes to take out Asa. I'm going to be upset. All right? Like, this is not what I asked. This is not what I want. Fujimoto, you better not, okay? You better not. But this is quite interesting. This alone is actually a very interesting situation. I kind of wonder what other people's like thoughts are on this. Maybe there's some other thing that we're not seeing, or maybe we're missing, that could happen when it comes to Asa and Yoru's situation here. I mean, the fact of the matter is, you gotta blame Yoru. This is all Yoru's fault, by the way. I just want to throw it out there. If it wasn't for the fact that Yoru was trying to fight Falling Devil, we probably wouldn't be in this situation. Like, the Falling Devil, I don't think really is trying to fight like that. She's trying to do another mission, and you in the way. And so she's like, all right, fine. I'll give you some minor wounds. This is not a minor wound. She didn't realize what she did, all right? This is about to be some bullcrap. For all we know, this could actually unlock some other aspect or some other ability that Yoru even has, too, that was maybe suppressed by the other half of Asa. Who knows, right? Like, we don't know what this implies or what could happen here, but maybe this can be the turning point that allows them to actually beat the Fallen Devil, especially considering, if you're being honest, like, the Fallen Devil, I'm not saying she's cocky, but she looks down on one of the four horsewomen, mind you. She's looking down on her. She told her that you ain't nothing to me, man. So, like, I'm curious if that's gonna come back to bite her in the butt, like a snake. See what I did there? Yeah. Let me stop. I remember Fujimoto ever doing a callback to Greek mythology, so I'm not sure, except if Fire Punch was a reference to Prometheus. I mean, again, we got the Fire Devil over there. I'm trying to think. Because, I mean, again, talking about the Fire Devil, right? There's still the aspects of Denji having to make a decision. And the Fire Devil said, you're going to be making a decision here at some point soon. You're going to have to make a decision. So maybe this can also be something that might come into play. Maybe Denji has to do something. Maybe to help Asa in this situation. Or Yoru. Maybe this could be a situation where he has to decide who he's going to save, is Asa and or Yoru. Right? Like, we don't know. There's a lot of potential on many different situations that can happen here. I'm wondering about this. If Ada dies, which I hope she doesn't, Pochita might come out. Look, you think Pochita can be the one to save her? You think Pochita can do it? He said, Pochita's like, I don't like that ending. Let me get her out real quick. I don't know. Also, it's probably not going to permanently be gone, but I see her disappearing for a while, like Denji, for a few chapters in the Control Devil arc. But I don't even want that, man. Look, I love the fact that we're actually even seeing Asa again. We've missed her for a minute now. I don't need her to be gone again. Hope we get some kind of inner head space thing where we see some semblance of what it's like in the Devil's head because of this injury. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. And also, it just kind of gives us more of an idea when it comes to her ability, right? Like, there's just so much stuff I would like to see. Is whether or not is Fujimoto actually gonna do it, I don't know. That's the thing here. Makima is the only one, the four horsemen who did some sort of damage to the primal. Well, again, it took Makima so many different contracts to set herself up to be immortal and to be unstoppable the way she was. It took time. So, I mean, this is what we got. You killing his father's straight out of a Greek tragedy? Oh, really? Not to mention Makima, Mama, Denji. Wait, what? Wait, what's the other part? What's that? What? This is the second longest thing that went through yours head that day. Hey, yo, go tap. All right, buddy. Okay, you need to calm yourself, man. You need to calm. All right, this is the most interesting part of the chapter. I gotta ask real quick because I don't know. Are we getting a break next week? Because I really don't want a break next week. I need to see what happens next because this was interesting. This is a much better chapter this week simply because there was some interesting stuff going on here. My friend really translates to mother. Ah, okay. Yes, okay, good. I mean, everybody kind of looks at her in a motherly way, right? Like that's kind of what they do. I still wonder what this guy's about. Unless, wait a minute. Okay, computer, you stop that? Real quick, because this is stupid, but what if this is something here? Let's say this man that's here, this random dude, random guy number 52, what if he did get, like, cut or something, right? What if this is the decision that Denji has to make? Denji never saves any male figure. He only saves women. Maybe Fire Devil is like, this is the time you make a decision. Will you save Asa, your girlfriend, or will you save random number 52, Mr. Guy over there? Like, is that also going to be a potential thing that he's going to have to do? Which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, that's a pretty easy decision to make. But, well, I mean, it makes you wonder if this is just another situation where that has to happen. Like, Denji is in an interesting spot right now. Stop cooking break. I never thought about a choice. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Right, use blood than a civilian. I'm just saying. Maybe that's the choice. Maybe he kills a man to give her blood. He's like, I don't care about you. He just rips him apart. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there because the fact that there's a random dude here, like, what is the purpose of him? Like, I doubt Fujimoto is gonna put a guy in this particular scenario and it doesn't do anything. That would be freaking weird, right? So he has to be doing something. This could be the situation where he has to make a choice again. For all we know, didn't you just ask, hey, where the Fire Devil at? What if this guy is the Fire Devil in disguise? And it's like, you made the wrong choice. And then Fire Devil finally decides to freaking attack Denji. Like, boom. Let me stop. I need to stop cooking. Sacrifice. Oh my god. First time you took Denji DNA. That would be kind of interesting though. Pause, by the way. But that would be interesting. I'm on board with us. I mean, Fujimoto just brought back a random guy and made him fake Saw with checks out. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, the fact this man is here, there's something he's gonna do. We just don't know what his role is right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if something's going on there, right? You can see a type of War Devil Asa awakening because Asa has some dream about Dark Alley and chicken similar to that is true. That is very true because like the fact is we need to get into her mind a little bit. That could be something worth looking into. That's something to keep in mind actually. So good on you, Ooga Booga. We need to keep that in mind. Just saying. Like I gotta stop cooking because I mean I'm cooking right now, but I shouldn't be cooking because maybe I'm just like I'm outreaching a little bit here. I could be reaching quite a bit. I will also say this too. I don't know why, but every time we get a close up like on Yoru and Asa, like she always has some crispy looking lips. Like they're like dehydrated. They need some water. Okay. I still want to know what here's what was going on in Yoru's mind because I thought she really didn't care about Denji, but like, can she actually care? Because I mean, I guess this is a similar situation again to Denji / Kushida. Denji still has some humanity in him and he still has a level of care that is still there. So it makes you wonder if again, Asa's really affecting her to that extent that she actually has actual emotions outside of just Asa's emotions, right? Like she actually cares a bit about this guy now, like where she might not want to do that, like, which is actually another kind of insane plot twist at this point because she'll never get to that point of actual revenge that she's trying to look for. She'll never get to the point where she can get an atomic devil out of him potentially. So, like, where does this put Yoru as a character then at this point in time? Because she had a goal. But I don't think she's going to be able to successfully do that goal, given that she's having a lot of mixed emotions. But, again, she got hit in the head. That might erase all that what I'm saying right now, so it probably don't matter. But, who knows? Who freaking knows? Unlocks her inner psyche and unlocks the Bucky sword. Are you serious? And just chilling in your house and two random teenagers breaking in. The giant chef mommy shows up, raising weapons on you. I mean, that's very true. I'd be like, what is happening? Why? I would have left by now. By the way, Desto. Like, I would have went out the back door or the freaking, I don't know, the window. Something. I ain't about to stay here. I ain't about to freaking go into this situation, man. Like I said, these people in freaking Chainsaw Man world do not know how to have the urgency to freaking run. They can be like, what is that? What is that? Wow. I got stabbed, but oh my God, what is that? Like what's happening? She dies. No, she doesn't. Hey, stop it. She lives, man. She lives. Welcome in though. That's also over Denji, so it reflects in Yoru by proxy. Yeah, exactly. But I just wonder if she's actually developing her own emotions outside of Asa though. That's what I'm saying right now. Because I mean, you gotta remember, did she not have fun with Denji going boom, boom, bang, bang, bang? Like, was she not having fun? And when she's so on seriously, they really are. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine being in this world and just being this unserious. Like, what's wrong with everybody? Like, what is going on? So that was simple for Denji. So you must be feeling over Denji at that moment. Oh my God. Like I said, I think this might be a separate thing though, which is not a bad thing, right? Maybe she might actually try to find a way to work with him instead of just making him a weapon entirely, right? Or maybe she can make a weapon within still have his like consciousness there, right? It can be like the like Soul Eater, right? It'd be a full Soul Eater situation where you got the Meister and the weapon user, right? You know what I'm saying? It's Maki and Soul all over again. Black paper moon, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. It's funny to think about the weapon power that Asa Yoru make are based on their guilt. So wouldn't the Bucky sword be super strong? Yes! Yes, it would. If for some reasons Bucky guts fall out of the sky all of a sudden and she transforms that's gonna be a very powerful weapon. Okay? If everybody in Chainsaw Man is in almost a death situation weekly. Which is true. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you live in this world with all this crap going on? I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. I took the chicken dream that the chicken represents collateral damage and that also is afraid of causing because she, time tries something and falls. And, it's always collateral damage all the goddamn time. I mean, her mom, in a way, was that collateral damage. Trying to save a goddamn cat. So, like, it's always happening. Except in the bird flu sword. You know, that would be very appropriate given that the Fall Devil is a chef. And she's like, oh my God, you didn't wash your hands? No, Samuel. Ah! Let me stop. Okay. I am very unserious right now, okay? let me stop being stupid. What I expect, I guess, from the next week's chapter for Chainsaw Man, we're going to see something change within Asa / Yoru here. There's something that's going to happen that's going to be different. We don't know what, but something's going to be that's going to happen that's going to be different. And I do expect this man is going to make Denji in some way make a choice. Like, there's going to be some kind of choice aspect to the next chapter. I like to think so anyways. Because this immobilize, at the end of the day, this does immobilize Asa Yoru for a minute. And this is going to have to put Denji on the spotlight to do something. So fact of the matter is a choice has to be made here. So I'm expecting, like, all we're going to probably get next chapter is just that, the choice. Maybe it might be called The Choice for all we know. So that's my theory of what we're going to be doing next week when it comes to Chainsaw Man. I mean, what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? That's what be Chef Mommy is the health inspector devil. Exactly. All right. When you got that salmonella right there, she's like, how dare you? All right, you didn't clean, you didn't wash it, you did nothing. God. Death of somebody over saving a cat. Exactly. I mean, they have a lot of similarities. That's the thing here. You better make a camera. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna work, Osab. I see you watch the show though, but I don't think it's gonna work here. Did you know school doing a school festival in the middle of an apocalypse is crazy? Exactly. It said, man, I know the world's falling apart, but we need to have a school festival. We got to make school moments. You know what I'm saying? We got to make these memories because we ain't about to be defeated for what's going on in the outside world. We're going to live to the fullest. That's how you do it, Chainsaw Man 2025. There it is. I joke, but there probably is a health inspector devil, considering how many restaurant owners fear them. I wouldn't be surprised. That would actually be kind of insane. I would love to see them. I would love to see that freaking character design. So are they gonna do festivals better than no festival? I mean, that's true. I mean, it might as well, right? I mean, again, you're in a situation where you're always in a life or death like moment. You might as well live to the fullest. And if you die, then you die. If you die, you die. But die, so might as well die lit. Exactly, school authorities. I mean, is it not the truth? Well, I can't say school authorities because I don't think any of them are even going to be over there. It's all the freaking children going to the school and setting this whole thing up. I'm pretty sure the teachers are not even going to be around. They said, man, I got too much to live for. I ain't about to be in this goddamn freaking godforsaken city. We're surprised since this was advertised at the school arc that the festival battle takes place. Honestly, the final battle, yeah, the final battle takes at the school festival. That makes sense. I don't know how we're gonna get there exactly, but that makes sense. I mean, give or take, Death Devil did say she's gonna try to come back over there. She has friends over there. She says she also has a plan. Maybe it requires a festival. Maybe the festival is a freaking sacrificing ritual. This could be like freaking Fullmetal Alchemist. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But like, this could be a sacrifice situation for all we know. Who knows? Wouldn't be surprised. But overall, I'm gonna give this chapter an 8 out of 10. This is good. I like this chapter actually. It was short, but it was sweet, and it had very interesting character moments. All right, a massive damage hit that happens to Yoru/Asa. Yoru deciding not to change freaking Denji into a weapon, which is just, again, still shocking as crazy. The art's actually been pretty good in this chapter too. I like the top view that we see from freaking Fallen Devil looking down at everybody. That was a nice freaking picture. Like, art was actually pretty good here. I'm not gonna lie. Fujimoto, you did a good job. You did a good job. So overall, I give it 8 out of 10. That's how I feel about this. Also, every romance anime trope is that the main couple falls in love and gets together at the school festival. Just saying. Ill. God dang it. That's so. Because you're probably right then. You know what? Because we're leading into this relationship. So there's a highly good chance that's what's gonna happen here. Will be terrifying because I don't see any school students surviving that. Oh, of course. What are you talking about, Ooga Booga, man? Your name is Ooga Booga. What do you mean terrifying? Like, you sure already know. Also, magnificent chef mommy panels, which makes the chapter that's what I just said, right? Like, the panels are looking good. All right, Fujimoto did a good job drawing the Fallen Devil. I love me some Fallen Devil. All right, she's a great devil. She does great work. She does great things. I like her a lot. But with that said, I want to know what y'all thoughts are for this week's chapter of Chainsaw Man 208. Leave in the comment section below. If you guys can, real quick, can y'all like the stream? Because if you like the stream, it helps out the algorithm to push it out to more people. I also want to say thank you very much. So the thing that you were seeing in the preview before I started streaming, that was a short that got put up on here on the YouTube channel like a couple of days ago, and it got over like 1,000 plus views, 22 plus likes. Like, you guys really showed out on that, and I appreciate you for doing that. We're gonna probably have another one be uploaded here after this reaction is done and all that, so be on the lookout for that that little short. But again, thank you guys for that. I appreciate y'all, because this helps get the algorithm to push the stuff out to more people, and we have more freaking Chainsaw Man discussions and all that good stuff. You already know, man. And subscribe to the channel, because we will do this anytime Chainsaw Man does come out. We do the live reactions, and the review. And then, before I leave, we will be streaming, I would say maybe in like next 15 minutes or so over on twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. We will be doing some Kagurabachi. I heard that chapter was freaking lit. I look forward to reading it. And after that, hopefully, potentially, beat Cuphead. If we play Cuphead, because I don't know. Anna is not feeling in the best mood at the moment because a time has happened to her. There's a certain time and place, and her body is not reacting the way it needs to. It is fighting against her right now. So, we'll see what happens. Check the show out after this. I might give it a like or two. Well, I appreciate that, Ghost Sad. Thank you, sir. To the chapter next week. Shonen Jump says there is, but Manga Plus says 14 days. Oh, don't tell me that, man. That's so please. Okay, chapter 88. Useless swords used against Joro over 100 unlikable chef mommies. Like, what? Have you talked about Chainsaw Man movie trailer yet? I did over on Twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. We talked a lot about it, actually. I like it a lot. I can talk about it real quick. Boom. I freaking love it. All right. Rize is freaking goated. Animation is freaking fantastic. The redesigns for the characters are fantastic. That trailer was everything I need for Chainsaw Man. It was the most lit thing I've seen. I so look forward to seeing it in theaters or whenever I can watch it, because that was it. That was it. I freaking love it. And the soundtrack's great too. Like, there's nothing wrong with this trailer. It was literally hitting a 10 out of 10. I look forward to it. Manga strikes again. Ah, please, man. I want to hear that. But all right, guys. I'll catch y'all here in the next, like, 15 minutes or so. Drink goddamn water. Take your goddamn vitamins. Until then, people, break out the wire.